Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we got some good news and bad news one day before we face off against King Henry and the Tennessee Titans. The good news, Jordan Davis officially will play. He is active for the game. But the bad news is we know CJ Gardner-Johnson is hurt, but he's officially going on IR. That means he can't come back for 4 weeks.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And like I said, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. But before we get into it, help your boy out and hit that like button, subscribe, ding the bell, or make sure it's ding. Sometimes you got to refresh it pretty much. We trying to grow notification gang. And check out the link in the description. It's a chalkboard app. It's like a Discord, but we talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scenes. It's free for all devices. Click the link in the description. Join. Let's get into this news. So the Eagles have activated defensive tackle Jordan Davis from IR. We also did a couple different things. We are elevating linebacker Christian Elliss from the practice squad for Sunday's game. Hey, listen, we're not even using a Kobe Dean, but we're going to activate another linebacker? That could be the sign that Nakobe Dean gets PT. And if we're going to go a heavy linebacker route, maybe, we have to have depth there. What happens if one or two guys go down and the game plan is to use the linebackers? So Christian Elliss coming up to me is two things. We're going to use Nakobe Dean a little bit more, and maybe he's also coming up to help this much-needed special team improvement. They talked about, we're going to shake up special teams. Maybe linebackers who fit well on special teams, tackling. We're trying to invest some things there. So that's my take on the Christian Elliss. Not so much he's going to play, but I think he's a special team body. And maybe Nakobe Dean gets on the field to help this run defense. Heavy D tackles, heavy linebacker sets. Maybe we get out of the nickel, more in some 4-3 base defense. We will see. But the other news, yes, CJ Gardner-Johnson on IR. And you might be like, well, duh, Philly Mike, he was hurt. He was probably going to miss the rest of the season anyway. But there was always speculation and hope that he could come back in 2-3 games. Now it's 100% 4 games. The Eagles go ahead and make that decision. And my take is, he can't come back till week 17. That is the first game he is eligible to come back. And crazily, it's against his former team, the New Orleans Saints. So we are here in week 12. Well, this week will be week 13. He's not eligible to come back to week 17. By then, you need to hold him out the rest of the season. Now, if he's 100%, just like I said with Jordan Davis, and guess what? Shout out to y'all because I asked you last night, Jordan Davis going to play? Jordan Davis not going to play. And a lot of you guys said Jordan Davis will play. I believed it. Y'all believed it. Philly knows how to read the tea leaves and our team. Shout out to y'all. Again, I'm not a guy who wants to overprotect these players because that in itself can do more harm. Whenever CJ Gardner-Johnson is good, he can come play. If you ask me, though, week 17, week 18, we might be in rest starters mode anyway. So just play it slowly, especially when you're not talking about a ankle or a shoulder. You're talking about a lacerated kidney. Who knows the implication? Well, somebody knows the implications, but Philly Mike don't know. So whatever needs to happen should happen for CJ Gardner-Johnson, but the move was made. He probably will not play the rest of the season. Now, look, we're going to get a big-time look at one Reed Blankenship, who a lot of us like. And the crazy thing is, people are trying to say that Eagle fans are just jumping on the bandwagon with Reed Blankenship. No, I heard y'all. Y'all heard me. We've been talking about it. Follow your boy on Twitter, first of all. That's where I go in on the Cowboy fans and the Eagles talk as well. That being said, we liked what we saw from Reed Blankenship in the preseason and thought that he should possibly get more snaps over a guy like Kavon Wallace, who really wasn't good this year, but he has played better the last couple too. So now we're going to get to see how Reed Blankenship fits in the safety room. Can he be a piece? He's a rookie, undrafted rookie free agent. We loved how he made the team, and we loved the energy he brought off the bench. Not only was it an interception, but it was a playmaking interception. LB talking to Trey Thomas, Trey Thomas talking to Brian Dawkins. He loved the way he jumped in front, the way he read it, the way he broke on the ball. That was a tremendous play, but also his willingness to come down and lay the lumber in the run game. So we're going to bring an extra linebacker up. We got a guy like Reed Blankenship who's not afraid to just hit somebody, although hitting King Henry is different. You got to wrap up around the legs or you'll just bounce off. We also have the mindset that we're bringing more linebackers up. Like I said, whether it's to help the special teams, whether it's because we're finally going to put 3 linebackers on the field and maybe Nakobe Dean gets his shot, I don't know. But the run defense has to be what we prioritize here. And again, now that we are going to be pretty much full health in the run defense department, I want to see how we can fare with one of the best rushers in the NFL, cold December Philadelphia Eagles home game, right? Can we play with the best of them? Because I do believe we're going to have to stop the run this playoff run, whether it's the Cowboys, the Vikings, and none of y'all told me this in the chat. I totally left out the 49ers who run the ball like crazy. Christian McCaffrey, the run scheme. They got a good offensive line, and Debo is involved in the run game. So I want to see, and it's not just this game. I want to see the rest of these games against the Giants twice, against the Cowboys, how we stack up against the run, because I do not believe guys like Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph got their NFL legs yet ready and set. Even a guy like Jordan Davis coming off a 4-week absence is not in prime football, let's go type shape. So I still think, the last 4, 5, 6 games of the season, you're going to see Jordan Davis get back to being ready. You're going to see Ndamukong Suh and Linval fill their roles out even better. And so we still got things we got to work on and things that will matriculate. But I really do want to see mano y mano. Are we tougher than y'all? Not y'all, the Tennessee Titans. Last but not least, y'all been killing it. And like I said, each game, we're going to find a different way to do it. But before I end videos, I want to see who rocks with me. And like I said, some of the people who've been rocking with me day one are doing it. Some people who are not normal commenters, I guess, are doing it. Drop the muscle emoji in the chat. And also, give yourself a round of applause, because the people who said Davis yes, y'all were right. We felt it. We believed it. And this is going to be a good game. Again, the Cowboys and the Vikings are on our heels. We had to take care of our own business. We could root against them, but we got to finish our own food. Drop the muscle emoji if you haven't done it. The reals to the real do it. Also, hit that like button for your boy. It goes a long way. You almost got me to 900 likes on the first Jordan Davis video, I think on Thursday. Subscribe. Check if you got the bell rung, because we drop news every day, opinions. I didn't do the film for the Packers because of the holiday weekend, but we will be doing the live all 22 reactions. We will be live pregame, during the game, play-by-play, crown on deck. I love you guys. Also, if you got something else you want to say about Davis, the Titans, CJ Gardner-Johnson, drop your comments, because Eagle Nation knows their football like no other team. We out.